Hey everybody, my name is Syed Shazli. I'm here with my team for the Traffic Eye Harvard Hackathon submission. So we noticed that there was a track that included something to do with technology within cities, making cities smarter. So initially we sort of thought about making something maybe with crosswalks, just because there's so many people that walk through it and maybe the time isn't being optimized. But we realized that it's something deeper than just crosswalks. It's the cars that go between them, the intersections, the traffic lights. We wanted to figure out a way to essentially reduce the amount of accidents that occur within these traffic lights and through these intersections. The reason why is because we found out that more than 50% of car-related accidents come from intersections and traffic lights. We found that, you know what, maybe the current implementation of traffic lights, compare it to 20 or 30 years ago, most of it is probably the same. Not a lot of it has been optimized. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to sort of figure out a way to make these intersections and traffic lights safer for not only drivers, but for pedestrians, bikers, and walkers, everyone alike. So how do we sort of do this? We did this by basically having a collision system that tracked the possibility of a collision. And so if we detected that a collision was going to occur, we wanted to notify everybody that, hey guys, a collision might occur, let's keep our eyes on the road and be safe. And so maybe this includes like a loud blare that might come out. And so this keeps everyone focused and can include less pedestrian injuries, biker injuries, and then even keep other drivers more aware of the situation, which will cause less intersection related injuries in general and collisions. And so I'll take it to Joey to talk about how this was implemented in the first place.
Hi everyone, my name is Joseph Marcinowski. I was one of the people who was working on this project, and I was one of the people working on software. And I'd like to speak a little bit about how we created this project. So vehicle detection has been around for a very long time. And it's incredibly interesting that we haven't came across any project like this. So what we did was we have a vehicle detection, and we wanted to understand how these vehicles were moving about the intersection. And one of the ways that we done that was by looking at the current frame, because as video goes on, it takes more and more frames. So we look at the latest frame, and we compare that to the frame 6 frames ago. So 6 frames ago, the vehicles were probably further back than they were if they were moving, and currently they moved further forward. And by doing a little bit of mathematics, we were able to figure out the direction and the velocity of these vehicles. Now, we can use this information to figure out where the vehicle is going to be within the next second. Well, estimate where it's going to be in the next second, half second, maybe even further out. And it is incredibly important that vehicles keep a clear space in front of them, 2 to 3 inches, as which is suggested. Otherwise, there could be a very unsafe environment and a potential collision. So what we did is we put this all together. We put together the mathematics. We were able to look at all of this data, and we're able to predict how these vehicles are going to be moving along inside of the intersection. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to predict where the vehicles are going to be, and we're going to predict this for all the vehicles, such that if any of the 2 vehicles are predicted to cross paths within the next second or so, that is a very dangerous situation that we want to avoid. So in that case, we sound an alarm. We sound something like a vehicle alarm, such that all of the drivers are aware of what's happening. A lot of drivers nowadays are unfortunately very distracted. So as soon as they hear this alarm, they become more conscious of their environment. They're able to figure out what's going on and hopefully avoid an accident.
Hi everyone, my name is Hassan Ansar, and I'm one of the team members of our pilot team, which created Traffic Eye software, which detects a possibility of any collisions. And it does so by taking a video from a camera and then processing it in what I use is a Raspberry Pi, which has a lot of processing power to run as software. And here I can show you. So here we use a simple Raspberry Pi 4 with a heatsink, of course, because it's gonna get pretty hot in here, and a buzzer which will beep when there's a possibility of two vehicles collision. And then I also included this screen because it's just give us a interface, a user interface for what's going on internally in the software. And here's a camera. It's a high quality camera because we need a good quality of image to process for this software. I think that's it for the hardware part of it. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate a full test of our rig. So ideally, we would have this fixed to the poles, which are common and intersections or at high environments, so that I can maintain a perspective of the entire intersection. However, we can't really do that at this moment. So the next best option, that is what we can, the next best option of what we are aware to test, is just to simulate what it might be able to see. So what we can do is put the camera in front of an intersection, and we can play a video of a traffic accident and there we go. As you heard, there was a beep sounding before the accident occurred. The beeping sound came before the accident occurred, notifying the drivers that there was a chance of an accident happening. So they must be aware, they must be careful, and a lot of damage was caused here. Possibly people got injured and so on and so forth. If only such a system existed and was at this present intersection at the time, thousands of dollars possibly could have been saved, possibly injuries can be avoided, and so on and so forth. This can help people. This can help situations like these and avoid situations of these and cut down on that 50% of traffic related accidents happening at intersections like these all the time. So thank you.